Much better. Okay, sorry. Hello, everyone. I finally did the thing. I did the thing finally. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thursday. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day. And yeah, we're essentially going to continue on with our lessons. We are 33% of the way done. So now we're gonna do the next little bit. So we're gonna continue our lesson. There we go. We're gonna resume our course here. So essentially, we did elements and the HTML standards. Now we're doing tables. So yeah. So essentially, they're teaching us how to do these little tables, which is kind of neat. I like that. Okay. So there are many websites on the internet that display information like stock prices, sports scores, and invoice data, and more. This data is naturally tabular in nature, meaning that the table is best way of presenting the data. So, for this part of the course, we're going to learn how to make a table. I have never done this part before. This is going to be very interesting. So we're going to try and figure out how to do that online, essentially, which is going to be awesome. So this is our index HTML that we've had from before. Remember that it's the exclamation mark doc type HTML. And we start off with the HTML top, and we also got to close it off at the bottom, I'm pretty sure. So if we go to the bottom, there it is. And then we add in our headers. So this is the head, and then the body from number 8 onward to the bottom of that right there. So essentially, we're gonna figure out how this is gonna go. All right, so let's see what we got. So essentially, take a look at the instructions of the code. What new code do you see? Explode this code. Okay, so we can definitely explode this code if you really want to. There is an image from Codecademy. So this is the. I think this. What does this code go to? What code is this? There are a lot of links to stuff, but okay, interesting. Let's see here. This is navigation. So where does this go? Some of these don't even work. Half of these codes, this code doesn't even work. That's funny. Active. Class active action list. So this is the action list along with profile and settings. Okay, that's fine. Company. So we have TR, which is probably some kind of table. I'm not sure what R stands for, but table something. Yo, it's Beer. What's going on, buddy? How are you? We're learning how to do tables today, so we're gonna put things in tables. So we can probably do this in the future. We're gonna start making stickers, shipping those stickers out, putting those stickers in those little cells. We'll see what happens. Anyways, company name, company number of items, and then next action there, and then they made some kind of table thing. And then this table goes all the way down, but they added the words T body, so it's table body, I'm assuming. T head, which means table head. So the table headers and the table body. And then 14 table. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so we're breaking it down right now. As you can see here, TR is some kind of table, T something, I don't know what R means, but we'll figure that out later. But then there's a TH that always starts off the header of some sort, or the table header of the right hand side. Maybe it could be table, or that's left technically. Table row, I guess, table row. And then you close a table row, and you add in another table row, and then another table header, and then some table details 1 and table detail 2, right? So it seems fairly simple on how we learn how to use a table. Let's see how this is going. Sweet. Okay, so today we're learning about tables. That's all we're gonna do today. Amazing. Keep it short, keep it simple. Bam, bam, bam. We're done. I like doing the bite-sized stuff, you know? That's what it's all about. Before displaying data, we must first create a table that will contain the data by using the table element. So if we go back, let's see here, what do we have? So, okay, yeah, so there you go. So it's just table on its own, and then if we go all the way to the bottom, it's the table ending. So it's another sandwich right there. So we're gonna add, so essentially we're gonna make a table link of some sort. So we're gonna create a table just above the closing body tag. So just above the closing body. So this is the closing body tag right there. So we'll put, we're gonna go table, close, and then we'll go boom, close the table, like that. Run that, bada bing, bada boom, we're done. Okay, that's the first part. This is gonna be, I think this is gonna be a quick lesson, maybe, we'll see. So, in many programs, they use tables. Table is already predefined for you, meaning that it contains the rows, columns, and cells that will hold data. In HTML, all these components must be created, so we have to basically customize our own tables at this point, which is going to be awesome. I mean, that's okay. The first step into entering table data is to add tables using table row element. So again, we've said that before, table row close, table row close. We're going to add 2 rows by doing that. So essentially, very simple, tr close bracket, and then we're going to do tr close, and then we're going to do one more time, table row, and then close table row. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to run that. Bam, there we go. So now we have the little pieces of what a table would look like, essentially. Now we start adding in the table details and things like that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So rows aren't sufficient to add data to a table. Each table element must also be defined. So basically parts of the table, the columns essentially. You can add data using table data elements. So in our case, tr, we're going to put td 73, close td. That's basically like another a table detail, right? So there's going to be 2 details right there. Looks like for what I'm seeing here. With the top example. So what we're going to do is in the second row, add 3 cells of data. In the second row, the table should contain the following data in order. So we're going to basically, I'm assuming this is the second row. Second row could be like, no, wait, hold on. I think this is okay. We're gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna do open bracket, table data, and we're gonna add in the first one, which is Adams Green Works. Oops. Oh, okay. Adams Green Works is one word. And then we're gonna close that guy off. Add another one. Table data. Close. 14. And then we're gonna close. TD. And then we're gonna add one more row. TD. And then we're gonna add package items. And then we're gonna close. There we go. Dang, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We got a table with all our little details set up. Boom, baby. All right. So we're moving our way towards that. Nice. All right. So, table headings. Okay, so essentially that they kind of made it backwards, I guess. That's kind of weird. So table data doesn't make such sense without the table titles to describe what the data represents. The titles to rows and columns, you can use the table headings element, TH. The table heading element is used like a table data element, except the relevant title, just like table data. The table heading must be placed within a table row. So in our case, it needs to sit in the table. Okay, so we have to be within the table row sandwich right here. So we can define that as something here. So essentially, let's see here. So what they did here is table header scope, column Saturday, and then they made it, and they closed it, and then another one that said Sunday. So it made these two, and then they defined the row as well. So essentially, we have to add in everything as sections at a time, which again makes a lot of sense in a way, right? So once you kind of put this together, so this is one for table headers for the columns, and then one for table headers for the rows, essentially. So they split it up into two sections, which is, I think, what you're supposed to do anyways. Oh, it's Rose. Hi, Rose. How you doing? Thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. We're learning how to code today. Well, for this hour. So we're doing actually tables. We're going to try and essentially make this table here. We're going to try and make something that looks kind of like this. So essentially, not to copy and paste, but we're gonna essentially, this is the taste of what we're gonna get. So we're gonna get looks like what it looks like here is just tables, headers, and data, all for us to use. So yeah. So essentially, right here. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. If you want to join, you can definitely join with Codecademy.com. This is a free learning site. You can pay for more. You can go pro. I guess you can go pro for like free for like a few days. But if you go pro and you pay some money, you can actually learn more how to do things a little bit better and more examples and more stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah. Hey, doing okay? I'm gonna be more active on Twitch. I need to stop procrastinating and stop practicing more for college. Oh, nice. Yes. Keep drawing. Keep drawing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I am gonna actually start putting in some new things on Twitch, some new redeems for Twitch. One of them is definitely gonna be the wear the minion goggles for like a game or something like that. Not for very long. I'm not interested in coding right now, but it's still interesting. I'm gonna stay in touch. Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's one of those things that you have to learn sooner or later in terms of coding for life skills, especially if you're gonna be an artist. In my opinion, artists actually, I know a lot of artists that know how to code very well because they got to build their own websites and they got to build their own blogs so they can sell their own art stuff and stuff like that, right? And they have to make their own portfolios. Yeah, but like simple things like WordPress or like Wix, they can do that stuff for you too. But we're learning from the ground up, which is the nice part. But yeah, if you're ever interested, let me know, and you can always look back at the other videos that I've posted. But yeah, we can go from there. Anyways, we're gonna look into the rows and columns here. So the scope, so the scope, what the scope is. So basically, it's almost like putting like an H reference. So you're putting a reference into the table. So it's a scope item. Fair enough. Maybe one day I'll start getting more into it. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah, 100%. hopefully, if you one day if you want to learn it and you come by and or you can look at the history of videos and maybe you can do more. You know, you can always refer to that for a little bit of entertainment there. Okay, so HTML code for tables may look a little strange at first, but analyzing it piece by piece helps you make your code more understandable. So again, yeah, we did that, in the beginning, but now, or at least with this, we also, had the ability to analyze it piece by piece. So again, scope, columns, scope, rows, and then we put more information in there. So yeah, essentially what we're gonna do, Alex, part the third. Yes, this is part 3. Good, Alex. How about you? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Give me 1 second here. Is it? Oh, the words are coming out. They're just really bad. Actually, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna fix that. Maybe. Can we fix that somehow? Is that a possibility? I don't know. Let's see if we can get that figured out. I don't know. I need to get that really figured out somehow. Tables. 1 sec. I'm writing the word tables. It's like, why is it so wide? I don't understand. Why is the chat box so ridiculous? Okay, wait. Let me try and fix the chat box. Hold on. Whoa. 1 second here. Why is chat box so ridiculous? I can't even see the words. What happened? Oh no. Oh wait, hold on. Is it better now? I think it's a lot better. I think it's a lot better now. 1 sec. Something happened. Something happened and it fixed it, I think. But I think the background's also too busy as well, so it might not show up properly. Actually, give me 1 second here. Let me turn off the background 1 sec. Oh, there he goes. Y chat, yeah, bring back Y chat, yo. Oh, there you go. Whoa. Trippy. Yeah, you know what, we'll just kind of do that. There you go. Hopefully that's okay. I mean, you can kind of read it, but you can't read against the 1s and 0s. That's the hard part. That's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix the coding later. I'll have to get rid of this background to be something else, maybe a little more chill than just 1s and 0s, but because we're coding, we're learning how to hack. We're learning to hack. That's why it's happening. Yeah. Yeah, the perks of working at a pub, left my colleague shut up and drank. We love Y chat. We love Y chat. Y chat. That's great. Okay, this looks better. This looks a little bit more workable right now, I think. This is fun. Digimon. Digital monsters. Where the heck am I with this? Okay. Okay, so let's jump into that. I also have the other side opened up as well for chat, so I can still see your things here. But it's all good. I think we'll start to really fix up Streamlabs so it actually works out properly in the future. I just don't pay enough attention to it. Mikey Hack's gonna be canon. Mikey Hack's gonna be canon now. I'm gonna start hacking. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm essentially going to I'm learning how to code so I can hack. Oh, you know what'd be really cool? If we can learn, because apparently in Swift you can learn how to make a Pokedex. That'd be really sweet. I think one of the big things that we can definitely do is learn how to maybe make a virus. That'd be kind of cool. Learn how to make like something annoying, right? Then not release it, obviously. Bathroom break? Alrighty. Yeah, for sure. Go on ahead. Yeah, but I would like to maybe learn how to do a little bit of that, because apparently it's kind of fun doing that in a very closed setting. The Mikey Dex. The Mikey Dex. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Alrighty, so let's get back to this. Okay, shall we? In the first row, add 3 table headings. The first heading should contain the order. Okay, so we're adding columns in the first row, right? In the first row, we're going to add columns. So essentially, we're going to do this. We're going to go tr close, and then we'll be clean, and we'll close this off with tr again. But in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to do th and close th. So it's going to be, that's very oh, I see now. Because the first one's going to be empty, but we're not going to have an empty one. We're going to have full ones. So we're going to do th, which was the table header, and close that up. And then we're going to do, oh no, hold on. Self-closing header, sorry. Scope. And then we're going to go equals open bracket column. And then we're going to call that company name. And then we're going to close that off. Okay. And then we're going to do another one, another th, and we're going to scope that as well. Equals another column. And then we're going to close that. And we're going to call it number of items to ship. And then we're going to close that as well. Boom. And then finally, th scope equals column. We're going to close that. And then we're going to call this next action. And then we're going to close that off. TH right there. Boom. Mate, I'm there. Let's make a Pokedex. Rose does art and I'll voice act. Yeah, toasted. Let's get toasted in. Toasted. We're gonna make real toast noises. I'll have to like press the toast in the toaster and then like right after when it comes out. That'd be so cool. Boom. Okay, there we go. We just added something in there. Now add the scope attribute to each of these new headings, which I've kind of already done. The scope. I kind of already done that, so I've kind of, whatever, it's all good. Oh my god, there's a dab emoji. Uh-oh. There's a learning part of this. There's a emoji part. That's a sweet dab, actually. Just like, oh man, oh no. I also realized that I can make, I should make that an emote. My own dab. Okay. Let's go. Okay, table borders. What we're gonna learn for our table borders. Whoa. Okay. Let's see here. So far the tables you created have been a little difficult to read because they have no borders. Yes, I mean they're okay. In older versions of HTML, a border can be added to a table using the border attribute and setting it equal to an integer. This integer would represent the thickness of the border. So in our case, it's that. So table border equals 1, and then you can kind of get something out of that, which is cool. The code of the example above is depreciated, so please don't use it. It's meant to illustrate the older conventions, so you may come up. When you come across reading other developers' code, so still read the other stuff. I actually find this very soothing watching Mikey code. Thank you, appreciate that. I'm being very chill right now with the code, so it's definitely more just learning how to do things. I want to make sure I capture everything I've done, so I can come back to it later on. Okay. The browser will likely still interpret your code correctly, even if you use a border attribute, but that doesn't mean the attribute should be used. So it's definitely something from the bygone era for sure, back in HTML 1, 2, and 3, probably 4. So it's now gone. So we use CSS to add style to HTML documents because it helps us separate the structure of a page from how it looks. You can learn more about CSS in our CSS courses, so we'll learn about that later on. It's going to happen sooner or later for sure. You can achieve the same border, same table border using CSS. So that's something completely a little bit different. We're going to go by that later on, so don't worry. So what we're going to do is, I think they're going to make us do, we're going to need to add some more. Okay, so we're going to basically, they want us to add more things in. Okay, so that's completely fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to add more information in here. So we're going to add lots of info. So let's just start typing it in. So we're going to do TD Davies Burgers, Davies Burgers, and then we'll close that off. Repetition, honestly, don't cheat your way out of this, because if you cheat your way out of this, for sure you're not going to learn as fast, right? You want to just keep on repeating everything so that it kind of makes sense to you at the end of the day. Yeah, because it's definitely a language you need to learn more than anything else, right? So if you don't learn the language by repeating yourself, it's so difficult to understand it after a while. It's just like English. You just gotta, you understand English literally by just speaking and writing and typing and doing all the other fun stuff. So what we'll do is we're just gonna kind of continue it on. Bike shop, and we're gonna do it the slow way, because that's how we're gonna learn. And also, I like typing. Typing's fun. Typing's a nice, especially my keyboard. I like my keyboard a lot. I like my keyboard's typing. The little sounds it makes is kind of ASMR-ish, very soothing, as it were, as Alex says. Send invoice. It's kind of one of those let's study together. I've seen those before. It's pretty fun, actually. The let's study together stuff. It's actually pretty interesting. It's basically you sit and you turn on a YouTube video, and basically this guy just studies with you this whole time. And they're studying their thing and you're studying your thing. It doesn't make any sense, but it kind of it's there. Why is there a detail here? Let's get rid of the detail. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. So tr, yeah, table row. We're gonna open that up. I'm gonna do td. I'm gonna get into the detail. The detail is gonna be Miss Sally's Southern. And then we're gonna close that up. TD, and TD, and it's gonna be 4. So we're just putting more information in at this point. TD, I'm gonna go ship. There we go. Oh, TD, there we go. And then we will finish it off by closing it off by TR. There we go. And then we're gonna do Summit Resort Rentals. So that's our next one. So we're gonna do TD. Summer Resort rentals. Okay. Oh, rentals. And then we'll do that. TD. Close. Do that again. Oops. TD. It's 4 again. Close to TD. There we go. Make sure the code is clean. And then we're gonna do ship. Close TD. And then we'll close it off with TR. Close the table rows off. And then we'll do one more TR. Final row looks like. And we'll do TD. Strike fitness. And then we're gonna close that off to TD. Open this one, TD. Boom. And then we'll do 1. Close the TD. And then we'll do one more, TD. And enter order. And we'll do that one last time. Boom. There we go. Oh, no, we're not finished yet. What am I saying? TR. There we go. And that ends the table right there. Run the code. Did you copy? Oh, number one's only doesn't have the expected text. Wait, what? Did I not do it right? Everything seems like it's fine. Add the following data to the table. Make sure to place it after the second table row. The number one element doesn't have the correct text. The number one element does not have the correct text. What does that even mean? I don't understand what that means. What is this? Oh, syntax issue. What? Let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna have to, this is the part where it's gonna be a problem. Oh, okay. So tr table row, it's still wrong. Okay. Did you copy in row number 4's? I might have done something wrong here. So this should be right. Close TR. No. Let's see here. Open TR, TD, 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 close TR. Open TR, close TD, 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 close TR. Open TR, TD, 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 close TR. Ah, I see now. TR, there we go. What? Ah, dang it. What's happening here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss Sally Southern. TR. And then TR close. Did you copy in row numbers 4 elements correctly? What is wrong with number 4's row? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Baker's Bike Shop. 3, send invoice, close TD. Huh. Let's see what's wrong here. I have done something incorrect, but I don't know what I've done incorrectly. TD, TR open, and then TD close, TD open, TD close, TD open, TD close, TR close, and then we do TR open, TD, and then that, TD open, TD close, and then close TR, and TR open, TD close, TD open, TD close, TD open, TD close. Huh, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what's happening here. Okay, you know, I'm gonna try, okay, let's see if I do this. Let's see, I wanna see what I messed up here exactly. So if I do this, too bad you can't do a side-by-side comparison, that'd be really nice. I mean, you can kind of, but not really. So if I do that, I can just copy it over. Let's see what happens here. Oh. I have done nothing different. Are you kidding me? I have done 0 things different. All right. What was I missing before? I have no idea what was missing before. Everything looks exactly the same. Ugh. Oh my god. Really? I don't understand what I missed. What did I miss? What did I miss? I feel so stupid. Format code. There it goes. Magically cleans it up. All clean. That makes no sense though. I swear I did everything right. If someone can point out to me what I did wrong, that'd be fantastic, but I think I did everything. I thought I did everything right. So strange. Everything had a close. Everything had an open, everything had a close. Like, come on. Effing hell. Okay, anyways. Let's get back to this. Okay. Spanning columns. Okay. Isn't that what syntax error is for? Corner? Maybe. I'm not too sure what happened exactly, but there was some type of syntax error that it just didn't like it. Although the information presented was exactly the same, so I might have done some type of syntax error. I might have to review that later on because it didn't make any sense. But I mean, I might have not been super clean with what I did. Maybe I didn't like the fact that it wasn't very clean. Because you can see it's like, boop, and then indent, and then back out again, right? So I didn't do that all the way. I'm pretty sure that it kind of got pissed off that I wasn't being very clean. I'm a messy guy. What if a table contains data that spans multiple columns? Oh, what happens if that happens? Yeah, exactly. What happens then? For example, a personal calendar should have events that span across multiple hours or even multiple days. Data can span columns using the call span attribute. The attribute the attribute accepts an integer greater than or equal to 1 to denote the number of columns it spans across. So essentially, if we wanted to have going the company name, numbers, items to ship all in one sort of deal, it looks like we can make it so that it can happen like that. So in other words, kind of like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they want to span across 2 columns. So it would span across Monday and Tuesday, but not Wednesday. That's what I'm thinking here. Yeah, exactly. There we go. I didn't even have to read that part, and I figured it out there, which is kind of nice. Okay, so essentially, span a TD element across 2 columns. So we'll just select a random one, I guess. We'll just select this one. We'll just select this one here, and then we'll add an extra TD. Boom, and then we're gonna do call span, which is column span. I closed it off. I shouldn't have. Call span, and then equals quote 2 close span, and then we'll call it Baker's Bike Shop, and then we'll close this detail off. So what should happen now is Baker's Bike Shop should now span over 2 columns. Oh. Oh, yeah, it pushed it out to like twice over instead of having the one thing over, which is kind of neat, I guess. Oh, sorry. So I can... Whoops. Okay, so what I should have done was delete this. Right, and then if I run it like that, boom, there we go. Now it pushed something out, but you know, there it is. But there you go. Spanning rows. Okay, data can also span multiple rows using the row span attribute. So row span. Okay, so it's kind of like it's trying to make you do the calendar stuff, so it can see like how far you want to grow that calendar out. So if you want your row being row 1, or sorry, row 1 is Saturday, Sunday, and then row 2 would be morning, afternoon. Sorry, that's the header. I'm sorry. Row 1's the header, so Saturday, Sunday. So it'd be Saturday, Sunday, and then afterwards, like morning, afternoon, evening, dinner. And work would span between row 2 and 3, it looks like, because you put it on row 2, right? So it's going to span from morning to afternoon, and then relax from 3 onwards. So it'd be after afternoon, evening, and dinner. So it'll kind of go like section and then section, a larger section after that. That's what it should look like. Okay, so we're just gonna span a TD row to span. Okay, so we'll kind of go and screw this one up if we want to. So we can do TD call or row span equals 2. Oops, 2. And then we can run that. And now it's like a giant thing now. I've like screwed this table up by doing that, but that's okay. That's completely fine. So now we have 2 rows over so 2 columns over and 2 rows deep. So that's what it's looking like right now. It's looking pretty interesting. Okay. A table body. Okay. Over time, the table can grow to contain a lot of data and become very long. When this happens, the table can be sectioned off so that it's easier to manage. Long tables can be sectioned off using the table body element tBody. So tBody. So it looks like here they made the tBody. Interesting. And then the tBody element should contain all of the table's data, excluding the table headings. More on this in a later exercise. Okay. In the example above, you can see that all the table data contained within the body table element. Note, however, that the headings were also kept in the table's body. We'll change this in the next exercise. Okay, so enclose rows 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the table in a tBody element. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do rows 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So rows 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So I think we're going to grab that. So we're going to do open tBody, and then we're going to close tBody. There we go. So now if we run that, yeah. So now we sort of like it's made another section, another division. So instead of the div section, but for tables, it's tBody, thead, or th technically. Th is the t is the head. They're the headers. Okay. In the last exercise, the table's headings were kept inside the table's body. When a table's body is sectioned off, however, it also makes sense to section off the table's columns using the headings, using the thead element. So obviously we're going to take this so we're going to take this table and make it, call it T head, and then we can call it T body. So I'm assuming that's what we're gonna do. And close the first row. Exactly. So there we go. So we can call it T head. Boom. And then we'll close this off and call it T head. Or we're gonna close that, sorry. Close the T head as well. Boom. There we go. There we are. Additionally, only the column headings go under the T head element. So we can use the scope attribute TH element to indicate whether the TH element is being used as a row heading or a column heading. So you can use a scope attribute. Yeah, so we can basically see what the scope attribute is. So if we put a column, it's a column. If it's a row, it's a row. So if we want to add in a row, we're very open to do that if we wanted to, right? So if we wanted to add in, let's just say th and open the scope to equal row, right? And then close that off. And then we can call it, work in progress. And then we can close the headings, the table heading, and we can do that, and it'll probably, yeah, there you go. Yeah, we put a, oh, it doesn't go in the, why doesn't it go in the row? Weird. Huh. I thought it was scope the row out. Weird. How come it doesn't do that? I thought it would do that. Because this should be column. If this is a column, it would be like that. That's the right thing to do. But if it's row, it should have appeared like here somewhere, shouldn't it? That's very strange. Okay, maybe I screwed up somehow. Oh wait, table. I put it as a table header. It's th. Th means it's gonna be. It has to be a header on the top. I'm so dumb. Mobby. So it would actually be tr, and then it'd be scope row, and that would be the row around here somewhere. It should be, at least. It should be like that somewhere, as I remember. Yeah, because you add in everything like as a section of some sort. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. You just gotta. I just have to remember that properly. That's it. Yeah. Row is evening. Row is scope. Table header. Row. Yeah, so I have to, like, if I were to insert another thing here in the body, I guess. Yeah, if I were to do, like, let's just say tr scope equals open bracket row, close, and call this work in progress, close tr. What should happen is I should get like a something scope row. I like how it's like something different that pops up. Oh boy. Okay. It's not a detail, is it? Interesting. I'm learning something now. So I definitely need a tr and a tr close. Yeah, this won't mean anything unless I put details in it. So if I were to put in, now if I put in a detail, right? Oh, my bad. Okay, one second here. Tr. So if I put tr, and then I put tr close, and then I put in th, And then I close this. What happened now? There it is. Okay, so now it's there somewhere. Now it's here. So if I left the first scope blank, right? If I don't put anything in, it would leave this blank, and then I can sort of make all this also titles, and then it would kind of continue on from there. So if I did, let's say, I'm really screwing up my code, but that's okay. TH scope equals column, right? And then I close, and then I put another one to close immediately right after, right? What should happen is it should shift everything to the right once. There you go. Yeah, so now we have shifted everything to the right once, and now we have like what this is. All this is all work in progress stuff, right? Okay. Yeah. So if I run this again, there we go. We're slowly fixing this back together again. There you go. So this is the table head rows, and then the table headers within that row. So there you go. There we go. Okay, so we learned a couple of things here and there, which is nice. The bottom part of a table, long table, can also be sectioned off using the T-foot element, so it's footer. As you can clearly see, there is a foot. TR total, so I think, yeah, so you can put a footer of some sort. So let's see here. So use an example above. The footer contains the total of all the data in all the tables. Footers are often used to contain sums, differences, and other data results. So our next bit here is we're going to add a table footer. So we're going to do T-foot. We're going to do a T-foot. And then we're going to do TR close. And then we're going to do TD. And then we're going to do total. And then we're going to close TD. So we're going to close out detail, and we're going to add in another detail. And it's going to say 28. And then we're going to close this TD. Okay. And then we're going to close TR. And then we're going to close the footer. That should work. There we go. Yeah, number of items to ship, 28. Technically, we should remove the col span, the row span stuff, because it's kind of screwing up with the data a little bit here. So if I were to do this, I can just go back to, there we go. There we go. This looks a little bit more clean. There you are. Okay. Perfect. Next, styling with CSS. Tables by default are very bland. They have no borders, no font color, no black. The font is black, and the typeface is the same type used for other HTML elements. CSS, or cascading style sheets, is the language that web developers use to style the HTML content on a web page. You can use the CSS to style tables. Specifically, you can style the various aspects mentioned above. So you can, make things look a lot cooler. But we're not going to do that right now because we're not part of that. We've included a .css file containing instructions for styling the HTML content in the index.html file. In the style.css, set the font size of all table headings th and the table data td to 18 pixels, 18 px. Okay, so they did this whole thing. Itch. So now we can actually make the changes to the font size to certain things. So font size here, we're gonna make it to 18. We're gonna run that bad boy. Oh, maybe not. Oh, do we have to do it for all of it, I guess? Did you change the font size? I thought I did. For all table headings. Okay, so maybe I didn't do it right. One sec. Did I change the font? Okay. 1 second here. Table navigation. Padding. Position. Okay, this is the body. This is the list item. Table T head. Okay, table head. There we go. Table head to 18. Table row. Okay, table headers and table details. Font weight. So if I run that, this should be. I thought I did. Is this not the font size that I'm supposed to change? T head. Oh wait, hold on. Table headings and the table data. Oh. Table data. Table. So. This is gonna be CSS is gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt, isn't it? Table THTD. So this is the list items. So that's 16. Go back to 16. Table margin 20. 18. No, that's something else. That's the margin. That's something else. Okay. Table T head TH TR TD table heading table. Okay. Font weight, padding, search. What did I do wrong here? Set the font size. Set the font size of all table headings TH and the table data TD to 18 pixels. Okay, let me get a hint. Let's see here. Oh, we're gonna add. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. That's nuts. Okay, so I had to add in something for this. I didn't realize that was the thing I had to add. That's so strange because it just says, it doesn't say add, it just says set. The words add and set are very specific. You gotta tell me if I'm adding or not, right? The TH already exists in your style CSS. Navigate to the section, and it should look like this. Add the following, okay, with the curly brackets, yeah. Okay, so that's not kind of fair for me. The wording's a little off. Right? And then we do 18px, I'm assuming. And then semicolon. There we go. Okay, that's not even fair. You can't. Okay, you can't. I mean, set is a word that you can use, but you definitely need you need to say the word add, because I don't know what's going on here, but I'm assuming that's the case as well. I guess I don't know. This is difficult too. I mean, CSS, I haven't even learned a single thing. I'm complaining now. This is a chief complaint. I did not like that part. I did not like that part. That's okay though. Great job. In this lesson, we learned how to create a table, add data to it, and add a section the table into smaller parts and make it easier to read. Let's review what we've done so far. We made a table element. We know a table row, what it looks like. We made a TD, which is a table detail, what it looks like. Table headings help clarify what the TH, so TH element there. And then we can span columns by using the column span attribute. We can also span rows by using the row span attribute. Tables can be split into 3 main sections, head, a body, and a footer. Excuse me. Table's head is created with the T head element. Table's body is created with the T body element, and the table's footer can be made with the T foot element. So T head, T body, T foot. All the CSS properties you learned in about this course can be applied to tables and their data. Congratulations on completing HTML tables. That's it. Bada bing, bada boom. Set a weekly target. I mean, one, I don't know. Skip. See, if we had the pro, if we can afford the pro, we can totally do a HTML quiz and then a project. See, that would be really cool. I feel like maybe one day we'll do the project later. Google! Google! I want to make a Google form. We can make a search engine called Google. Oh, I'm so down for that. Oh man, I'm so down for making a Google. Let's go to the course concepts review. All right, let's do forms tomorrow, guys, and then form validation and HTML forms and form a story. All right, we have just a few more sections left, and then we're on our way to pop quiz. Pop quiz time, baby. So we're 50% of the way there on the HTML courses, guys. We are basically rocking and rolling. Yeah, just forms and then semantic HTML, and that's really about it. And then we can actually work on projects if we really want to work on our project, which I'm kind of happy about. Yeah. So lesson pro quiz, the one quiz that I didn't do. Yeah, oh, it's okay. We'll figure it out. Again, here's the thing. Like the pro pricing is like. Let me jump into the pro settings. There's a pro pricing. I forgot what it was, but if we are very interested in doing the pro stuff, right? Pro light. Build yearly. What happens here? Oh, okay. So with Pro Lite, which is not a bad deal, $14.99 a month, build yearly. That's like $80, let's just say. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, I don't need to do interview prep or career prep, but I can do peer support, real world projects, and step-by-step guidance stuff for free or unlimited as well. That's actually not bad. I'm kind of down for that. Maybe like pay. Yeah. If I bill yearly. You know what? If more people are interested, I can maybe do it. I can maybe see myself doing it. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, so if anything, our hour is basically up for this. Tomorrow we are going to continue on our forms for HTML, and we're gonna learn how to do forms and form validation and stuff like that. It's gonna be great. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for jumping in and participating. I really appreciate you guys coming in. Beer, Rose, Alex, you guys are fantastic. Yeah, so if anything, I'll try to jump in tomorrow. We'll do a little bit of learning, and then we'll do maybe some party game or something like that because it's Friday. Cool. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, and I'm switching over to Twitch. See ya.